Dude, you're like addicted to that stuff.
I can quit anytime I want.
No. Hey guys, like Stella here.
And I'm Bat Tracy.
The Punk Rock Blues.
Is the camera leaning? I think it's tilted up too much. I look really short. And I'm average height.
For
Punk Rock Blues.
DVD, Blu-ray, 4K, VHS collection update numbers 116, I think.
Is it 116? I
I
think it is. Because I think the last time we made a big deal about it being 115.
My phone's dead. I can't check.
Oh, okay. So we have an announcement to start the video, and it sucks, and it's sad, and then we're going to get into just making jokes about movies. So Bella died a couple weeks ago, and that's pretty sad. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, we put it at the end of The Last Dallas, but I don't think anyone watched till the end of Dallas. So.
Yeah, because the credits are kind of long.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, the people would have hovered over like, there's a lot more.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to take... You get that.
Okay.
So I'm going to take the first.
Okay.
So I found this at a, antique place, and it was $1, and I was like, yeah, worth it. It's Tom Parks in Diabetes, A Positive Approach. It's a diabetes VHS, and yeah, it's got all these people in it, and it's about living with diabetes or something. Jonathan Hayes is in it. He's from the Kansas City Chiefs. I wonder if he still plays. And I love the guy. He's like sitting on the beach. It looks like the two guys from Weekend at Bernie's. Yeah. And he's eating a banana.
Well, they're showing you that
you can live with this.
Yeah, diabetes, you can't stop you.
I don't know what to do with this.
God damn.
It hit my delivery. So I got this one at Dollar Tree, and it actually was surprisingly, for a bad movie, kind of okay.
Hey, question.
Yeah.
Was it a bad movie?
I mean, yeah.
Oh, no. Look what it's called. Was it a bad movie?
Well, the answer is kind of. But it was interesting as a bad movie, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Like Kin.
Yeah, where that had this was more interesting than that.
Or In Time. Is In Time bad?
In Time, I legit loved that movie. Oh my god, you gotta watch that sometime.
Or would I?
Anyway, it's the answer. It's about a guy who doesn't know that he has superpowers, and these people are like chasing after him or whatever, and he's like he has powers or whatever, but it's because his parents like locked a key in his brain or something.
I came up with a movie.
He's the answer.
You remember at the start of Wizard of Oz?
Yeah.
Before the tornado stuff.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure the lady that the Wicked Witch is based off of, isn't she like trying to take the farm or whatever?
She's trying to take Toto away.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Does someone come for the farm besides her? Is someone?
No. I don't think so.
I don't have a movie idea anymore.
Okay.
I thought someone came for the farm or something.
Mom bought kettle, I guess.
So the movie was gonna be if the tornado and everything didn't happen. It was just gonna be a legal battle with all those characters. I also have the most.
It would be so boring.
I have to tell you my dream from last night.
We're filming.
So it's funny.
Okay.
It's only funny to us. I was in school.
Oh, we have TikToks now. We should say that up front. If you want to follow me on TikTok, Bat Loves Movies.
I'm Kesha Was Taken.
The best username. Bat Tracy 01 was not taken, but I was like, I want my TikTok to be something different. And now I've only done one movie thing.
And I didn't want my name associated. You did 2 movie things.
One was
I
vinyl.
guess you did the vinyl, yeah.
Yeah. Also, I got these awesome leg warmers. They're Wonder Woman leg warmers.
So I was in school, but the classroom was a hotel room. So there was desks where imagine the size.
There's beds where desks were.
There's desks where the beds were. Like imagine the size of that, you know?
Yeah.
And then there's just a table, okay? And then there wasn't a whiteboard, it was just the TV, okay? It was social studies, or maybe history, and Brian was the teacher.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
I didn't want you to... Anyway, so a bunch of kids, every kid in class is like simultaneously playing music or watching videos, and he's like, guys, we gotta start class, you gotta cut this crap out. And I was like, okay, teach. And so they all told it off their sounds. Well, there's one kid at the end of the classroom, okay?
Okay.
And he had headphones on, so he couldn't hear. And he was listening to like heavy, like hard rock or heavy
Okay.
metal. And so one of the kids was like, "Oh, he didn't hear. He didn't turn off his music." What? And Brian listened to him. No, that's fine. And then I woke up. It's the
Okay.
most Brian dream ever. Just Brian being like, "Metal's playing. That's okay."
Also, real fast, do we have any wrestling fans that watch this channel? Because we watched All Out. AEW
Yeah.
is All Out, and I think it's the greatest pay-per-view I've ever fucking seen. Like, holy shit, CM Punk came back, Bryan Danielson debuted, Adam Cole, Ruby Soho, Minoru Suzuki was there.
Dustin Rhodes had a match announced.
Dude, it was such a good pay-per, like the best pay-per-view I've ever seen. Just, it was great. And the Lucha Brothers versus the Young Bucks, I think it's one of the greatest tag team matches I've ever seen. Like, dude, and it's single-handedly the greatest cage match I've ever seen. Like, I can't even, like, I just keep thinking about that match. I'm like, that was fucking insane. Like,
I know, I want to rewatch it. It sucks it's not like WWE Network.
I know.
This is the best of the worst. 12 shocking films so bad they're good. It's got
I
Manos,
watched
The
all
Hands
12
of
of
Fate,
them.
which is why I bought it. Because it had Manos, The Hands of Fate. Was it bad?
Oh, God, my Jesus Christ. I'm going to read all 12 of them. It's got, so, Manos, The Hands of Fate.
Manos.
It's Manos, whatever. It is...
Yeah, the worst movie ever made.
Oh my god, it was legit just fucking horrible. Track of the Moon Beast was whatever. One of these is directed by someone that's going to shock you, by the way.
You were there.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't actually say the directors on the back, so that sucks. One of the
Worst choreography.
one of the directors of these, I believe it was. I think it's Dementia 13 was directed by who fucking did like the gangster movies. I can't think of his fucking name now. He hates Marvel. Martin Scorsese.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so The Beast of Yucca Flats.
Speaking of that movie,
Yeah.
did you know that none of the members in Rascal Flatts' name is Rascal Flats?
Yeah.
It's insane.
Ega, which has Richard Kiel in it.
Okay.
He's
Yes, I know.
Okay.
I've seen his handprint.
yeah. If you don't know who Richard Kiel is, he's the guy from Happy Madison. That
I like how you don't say Jaws.
is he in Jaws?
No, he plays Jaws in a Bond movie. That's his character.
Oh,
That's
right,
what he's
yeah,
known
yeah.
for,
Okay, well, he's
not-
also in Happy Madison, and he gets
Gets
the nail in the head.
head.
The Ape Man, The Amazing Transparent Man, The Atomic Brain, Dementia 13, Unknown World, The Terror, Mesa. I always say Mesa. It's Mesa.
Lost Women.
Mason of Lost Women, and The Incredible Petrified World. Most of them were bad. There's a couple that I was like, okay.
I found at an antique mall they had a mold of Richard Kiel's hand.
That's cool.
That he, like, the guy...
Can I take two in a row?
Hold on. The guy was selling it. Like, he was there and had Richard Kiel put his hand in a mold and was there with Richard Kiel and he was selling it. It was autographed and stuff. It was cool.
Yeah.
I did not have, like, $160 though. Be a cool thing to have. Yes, take two.
This is Big Love, Season 1. I didn't really know what this show's about, but I read the back and it's about being in a polyamorous relationship, so wink. And then next up, I watched this and made Dad come
Did
down
you
and watch
actually
parts of
watch
it.
it?
Yeah, I watched the whole thing. I did. And there's two funny jokes, and that's it. It's Carrot Top rocks Las Vegas. I'm not a big Carrot Top fan. Never really liked him.
So
But there was
bad.
one joke that actually made me laugh, okay? And he's talking about how he's like, you go on airplanes, you always got to put your luggage in the storage thing, you got to check your bags wherever. He goes, well, I like to bring everything in my apartment with me on vacation. So he goes, so I just bring this bag here. And he comes with a backpack, like strapped, but it's like the size of a fucking king-size mattress. And he's like, it fits all my stuff from my apartment in it. And he's like, so, I just... Imagine this guy running through the airplane. Hold the gate! I'm coming! I have one bag! Hold on! He's like, but then, you're traveling with your girlfriend or whatever, and, she packs all her clothes, but, oh, she forgot her bikini. Well, hold on. And he goes, he picks up the tiniest little bag. It's like this big. And he goes, couldn't get it all in one bag. I'm gonna have to check this now. And I was like, that's the one joke that actually made me really laugh.
Hey, it's the Choo Choo Bob Show. Can you tell? It's the blandest cover I've ever seen. There's so much dead space.
I put this in
Yeah.
to watch it. It's a children's YouTube show or something like that.
Okay. I'll take this.
Yeah, go for
I
it.
think I bought it. It's 150 episodes of classic sci-fi TV.
I'm also going to take the next two because you want that.
Yes. It's got Captain Fathom, Captain Zero, Climax, Clutch Cargo, Destination Space, Flash Gordon, GE Theater, Invisible Avenger, Johnny Jupiter, Lights Out, One Step Beyond, Operation ESP, Phantom Empire, Radar Men from the Moon, Rocky Jones, The Shadow, Space Angels, Stamp Day for Superman, The Star in the Story, Tales of Frankenstein, Tales of Tomorrow, Thriller, Undersea Kingdom. That's like when you buy a comp album of like
Yeah.
the best space rock bands all in one compilation.
I gotta imagine that comp. I can't even name like 3 space rock.
What's the runtime of that comp?
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. 200 minutes?
Is that a funny joke to people? Do people get space rock jokes?
Maybe.
I make a lot of space rock jokes with John.
Alright, next up is a DCOM. Sorry, I messed it up. It's DCOM, Disney Channel original movie. Cowbells. With the 2 girls, you'll know who they are. It is Allie and AJ.
Oh, okay.
Allie and Amanda Michalka.
Yeah.
Michalka? I don't know how you say it, but it's Cowbells. They are
It's the same
2
last
pretty
name
girls.
as,
They're 2 pretty girls who talk on their phone and buy clothes all the time, and then they get sent to work on a farm.
Question for you.
Yeah, it's like all DCOMs.
Zoe
Yes.
or Lizzie?
The hell are they?
Zoe 101,
Oh.
Lizzie McGuire.
Oh, Lizzie McGuire.
Okay.
As a kid, I had a huge crush on Hilary Duff.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
As
Okay.
a character.
Can
Still better?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't even know if you watched that one. I wasn't alive for either. I was, but...
Pretend we're in the year 2020, the year of our Lord, 2020. Okay?
Okay.
19 and a half years ago, when Crocodile Dundee in Los Angeles came out in 2001. Well, it's easily the worst of the trilogy. Not a great movie at all. Like, just not great. But there's one part where they try to recreate the robbery scene from the first movie, but it just doesn't hit the highs as, is that a knife? This is a knife. Not as good.
Just so you could do your stupid 19 and a half
Yes.
years ago joke. Okay, let's get to the real stuff.
And I had to say it came out in 2001 just to justify it.
We got the complete first and second season of Dallas. What a show.
We have to get up to season 5.
Why?
Because that's when Who Killed JR.
Oh, okay. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazines.
Did you want to take this one?
Sure. Is this Uwe Boll?
No.
No?
It wasn't great, though. Didn't I have a soda? What the hell
Yeah,
is
yours
it?
is
Oh.
back there. It's Dead Rising Endgame. It's a Dead Rising movie.
And it came out before Avengers Endgame, I think.
Oh, so they stole it.
They stole it.
They stole it.
Right from the hands of
You
these
know-
young, talented creators.
Eric Clapton stole Tears from Heaven, or Tears of an Angel, from Hulk Hogan's Hulkster in Heaven. He heard the concept, and the world just lost another Hulkamaniac.
So next up, this was another DCOM,
Yeah.
and it's one Anisha told me about, and she was like, yeah, it's my favorite Disney movie or whatever, and she's really into this one, her name is Dove Cameron, because she
Yeah.
just recently came out as pansexual.
Isn't
I
she
think?
in New Mutants?
I have no idea.
I think she's one of the New Mutants.
Okay. Well, anyway,
And Cameron Boyce is dead.
that's cool. I don't know who that is.
He's the white from Grown Ups. That kid.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He died of a seizure in his sleep.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's
He
sad.
was like 20.
Well, anyway, yeah, so Anisha told me about this, and then I ended up finding it, and I watched it, and it's okay. It was directed by Kenny Ortega, who directed the High School Musical trilogy, so...
I want to get chocolate wasted. That's not his line. He breaks his foot in the second one. Have you seen the second one?
Yes, it's great.
Hey, it's the Food Network. It's Diner, Drive-Ins, and Dives. It's the complete first season. It's Guy Fieri. You love him. Everyone loves him. He's an internet phenomenon.
I couldn't believe when I found this. Like, I was so excited to show Dad when I got
Welcome
it.
to Flavor Time, guys.
Because these kind of shows are really hard to find.
This channel just
they're really rare to find on
This channel
DVD.
just became hot. Are these all DVDs?
A lot of them are TV. Yeah, that's what a lot of our
didn't
DVD
separate
collection has become. Oh yeah, I said we'll just stack it. I'm going to do it later.
Oh.
Next up, a show I really liked on Comedy Central, and it's a really funny cartoon, and I like that I got on DVD because I've never seen them uncensored, and so I was watching them and I was like, oh, these are very funny. It's Drawn Together, season 1 and season 2. I really like Drawn Together. Yeah, it's a good show. Very raunchy and not PC in any way, but very, very funny. Who's your favorite character? Let me know down below.
I don't think it's like pop culture phenomena.
It was on. It ran on Comedy Central for 3 seasons, and they did a movie.
Hey, it's the complete season 1 of Driving Force. They're fast, Dad's furious. This reminds me of Best of Both Worlds.
So their last name is actually like Force.
Oh, of course it is.
This was awful. So it's on A&E.
Yeah.
I watched the pilot. The dad in this, this guy, he is the most reality TV I've ever seen on reality TV.
Oh, it is a reality show?
Yeah, it's a reality show. And he's like, I hate my fucking ex-wife. Well, technically we're still fucking married. She just kicked me out of the fucking house. She thinks I'm a fucking asshole for some fucking reason. And, I don't understand that. And I just want my fucking kids to do this and my fucking kids to do that. And then it cuts to, like, the daughters and the mom standing in the kitchen, like, talking. And he lives in a barn out back or whatever, a separate house. And he just walks up to the window, slides the window and goes, what the fuck are you guys fucking doing? Get the fuck out of here. You stop fucking around. He's just, like, screaming. They're like, shut the fuck up. I was like, Jesus, this is the worst. Like, genuinely, if this is streaming anywhere, go watch the pilot.
It reminds me of Best of Both Worlds. I need to finish that.
You take this, because I want this.
Hey, it's Duck Dynasty Season 9.
Yeah, we have seasons 1, Season 2, Volume 1, and Season 3, and now 9. So next up, this is Fraud Angels. It's from the award-winning mortgage fraud detective training film. It's the sequel to FSI, Fraud Scheme Investigation. This is a more advanced training film, Fraud Angels. It's from Interthinks, and it's just to teach, like, your employees about fraud detection and stuff. I watched this.
It's a sequel.
It is a sequel,
Do you
I know.
think anyone in workplace, the guys, they made another one?
Well, it says, in response to industry demands, Interthinks is proud to present Fraud Angels, the sequel to its multi-award-winning mortgage fraud detective training film.
You know who got excited about these movies? The accountant firm.
Michael Scott.
No, the accountant firm that Ben worked for in Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
Who was the name that he's always yelling?
I
I gotta tell him about this.
Yeah, what is his name? I don't remember.
Is it Doug or something?
But anyway, I watched this.
Yeah.
Amazing. Like, legit. It's not good in any way.
Yeah.
But it is amazing.
I can't sleep. Functionary.
And I'm alone or with someone. Because then you could never do it. I can't eat, sleep, or function when I'm alone or with someone. So you could just never do anything.
Well,
You're catatonic.
question.
Yeah.
Say you're at a restaurant.
Okay.
And you're at your own table, but there's people in the restaurant. You're neither alone or with someone. Because you're not alone because there's people in the restaurant, but you're not with someone because you're not with someone. But there's people there.
I don't know. We'd have to ask someone, I guess. Alright, you can take this. It's from Tom Hanks.
Oh, is it? It's From the Earth to the Moon, the signature edition. It's got Tom Hanks' signature. Is it a real signature? It looks real.
I don't think it's a real one, but it might be his.
Just smudge it. It was real. It was real. So it's Tom Hanks talking about space, I guess. I'm assuming that is what it is. That was a pretty cool case. Is it just a bit?
I don't fucking know. She said it's all secondhand. I don't know. Okay. Next up, starring Tracy Lords, who I think is maybe a porn star.
Probably.
Can you confirm? Do you know?
Can you confirm?
This movie came out in 2001. It's a little before my porn times.
I thought you've been going for nearly 30 years.
No, I said I'm almost 30. No, I'm maybe 20? No. Wait, 26, so...
Yeah, 6 years old.
It was like 12 or 13, I don't know. Frostbite. It's got one guy I really knew in it. It's got Phil Morris. But anywho, if American Pie and Animal House cracked you up, Frostbite will knock you on your butt.
Oh.
Not a great movie.
Next up, we have the complete... Oh, okay, it's just one. It's the complete 7th season of Full House. That's exciting.
Remember, we had book capped this series. We had seasons 1 and season 8.
Oh, okay.
So we're working inward.
Oh.
So now I have to get season 2.
Okay.
So we're going this way.
This way.
Next up, a show that me and Nathan spent plenty of nights staying up late watching. The Girls Next Door with Hugh Hefner and... I used to know their names. It's Holly, Bridget, and Kendra.
Hey, next up is... Immigrants.
La Dolce...
La Dolce Vita.
Yeah.
Came to the U.S. to chase the American dream. Now they're stuck with it. from the animators of The Simpsons. Hank Azaria.
It was actually a Yugoslavian show that Spike TV picked up, but then Spike TV was like, actually, we're not going to do animation on our channel, so we're not going to do it. And then they just took all the episodes and made it into a movie.
Cool.
Yeah, it's actually pretty interesting. Next up, Someone Call My Grandma. It's John and Kate plus 8, seasons 1 and 2. I don't like those people. But I buy the TLC shows because our grandma likes them.
Hey, it's Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Do you remember when we watched this together?
I do. I really want to remake it.
I didn't know it was just a stage production. I thought it was a movie based on the musical. No, it's just a stage production. Alright, next up, we both get one. It's the Jurassic Games. Both of these came from Dollar Tree. I thought this one was better than the one you're going to say.
I have Jurassic Thunder.
Which was not that good.
Jurassic Thunder. Rah, 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 rah.
Wasn't Jurassic Thunder the Power Ranger team? No, Jurassic Fury. Thunder Fury.
Dino Thunder.
Dino Thunder and Jungle Fury. Okay.
Who has the best theme song in Power Rangers history, because it's Power Rangers, Jungle Fury, Jungle Fury.
Remember CJ? Is that his name? PJ?
P-
He was the guy who was
PJ.
like, hey, you guys can come upstairs to my dojo and train to be Power Rangers.
I got model planes up there.
Alright, we're going to restart. And I'm Bat Tracy for Punk Rock Blues. This is episode 116. I said I'm going to restart. So next up, got King of Queens.
Gosh,
Got the King of Queens season 8. Good show. Good show.
Hey, your mom breath stinks so bad it smells like a skunk farted in her face.
Their mouth.
In her mouth.
You always mess that part up.
It sounds better in her face.
But he says mouth.
You could have lunch with any celebrity.
Hubbard Plaza.
Why would it be Daryl Waltrip? And why would you eat at Buffalo Wild Wings?
Well, he knows a lot of Dale stories, so that would be interesting. And I guarantee he loves Buffalo Wild Wings.
Is he the closest thing to
Meeting Dale?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I could meet Dale Jr.
Yeah. We don't like Dale.
But Michael Waltrip, I think
Daryl Waltrip. I said Daryl Waltrip, not Michael.
Oh.
I said
Who's
Daryl.
Daryl Waltrip?
I don't know. We have a DVD for him over here. 3-time NASCAR champion Daryl Waltrip.
Oh, okay, that's his brother then, I think. It's Michael Waltrip, right? The one I'm thinking of?
Probably.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
So Daryl's even funnier then. Hey, this is me. I lost it. Oh, I got a couple.
And they're totally different. I don't understand.
It's Man vs. Wild Collection 1 and Season 2 with Bear Grylls. The Grills? Grills?
It's Grills. Bear Grylls.
Bear Grylls. Is that his actual name?
I don't know.
I think it is.
So next up, a
Taking that.
show that this is a movie from the 90s,
Yeah.
which is kind of like today because it's based on a show from the 50s. But the 90s was doing that because they did the Addams Family and
Periscope.
which is not.
I just said that. I'm gonna stand up here.
But Dad was like, "Oh, you've never heard this show?" And he's like, "You're gonna have to buy the show now." And I was like, "Whatever." It's McHale's Navy with Tom Arnold, David Alan Grier, and Deborah Messing. And also, it's got French Stewart in it and Bruce Campbell. It's the movie I was watching the other a couple weeks ago when you were like, "Is that this person?" I was like, "No, it's Bruce Campbell."
Rip Stewart. Is that his name?
Rip Stewart?
Rip.
Rip Torn?
No, the other one. Jackass guy.
Oh, it might be Rip Stewart. I don't know.
Rip French? French Stewart?
French Stewart's from Third Rock.
Okay, who's this guy then? He jackass. These
This
boys.
is my French Stewart. He's always like this.
The boys are
You guys
back.
gonna talk to the big talking head? I'm French Stewart.
The boys are at it again. Jackass in 3D. What's that guy's name? Both of the Rips are dead. You ever thought about that?
What?
Both the Rips are dead. What's his name? Hey, it's 7 wins at the Daytona 500 with Richard Petty. What do you like NASCAR?
Do we?
Well,
It's somewhat interesting, but I just like Dale Earnhardt.
I don't think I can watch it anymore. It's so boring.
Next up, a thing that I bought, and it's not even really what it says. It's NBA Bloopers Volume 1, but it's not really bloopers. It's just people falling on the court. You know? So does that count as a blooper?
Remember that one sports bloopers you bought? And so they just put whipped cream in a guy's baseball glove. And
That was baseball
They
pranks.
like fired the one guy.
Yeah, that's baseball pranks.
I should have John watch that.
Yeah, that was great.
Next up,
They're letting you go from the team.
speaking of baseball, baseball hit the home run. He-Man by the power of Grayskull. The definitive history of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe.
This was a great documentary as someone who does not like He-Man, because I've never ever watched He-Man because I think it looks really fucking stupid. But hey, this was a great fucking documentary.
That's what I feel
it
like.
was eye-opening.
That's-
I love watching documentaries about things I don't really care about, but I also am slightly nerdy about.
That-
Like, you know what I mean? Like, He-Man's a nerd thing, but I'm not into it because then it just opens my mind.
That's
and I'm
how
like, oh,
I
that's
feel
cool.
about G.I. Joe. It's like, would I like G.I. Joe? I don't
The
know.
movies? No.
No,
The second one's slightly better, maybe.
Snake Eyes looks awesome.
Next up, Power Rangers, Super Samurai, Super Samurai. It's the complete season, which this is the obviously the sequel series to Power Rangers Samurai.
Yeah.
Because now they do 2 seasons with each
Yeah.
team, and they add Super in the second one, like Power Rangers Megaforce, Power Rangers Super Megaforce.
What if they did that it was the same theme song, they just changed the team name? Power Rangers, Dino Thunder, Dino Thunder.
Power Rangers, SPD,
SPD.
It has to be 4 syllables, I think. I think SPD had a pretty good theme song too. I don't
Power
remember it
Rangers,
though.
Lost Galaxy, Lost Galaxy.
Hey, it's Power Rangers.
Power
I love
Rangers,
Power Rangers.
in space, in space.
Power Rangers, Alien Alien
Rangers. Power Rangers, Time Force, Time Force.
Force.
Other teams. What's the one where the guy killed?
I can name every team in
What's
order.
the guy that killed the guy? Wild Force?
Yeah, that's Wild Force. Do you want me to just
Power
name them in order?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'll
it's
send them.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin, Mighty Morphin.
Then it was Alien Rangers.
Power Rangers, Alien Rangers, Alien
which I think that's called
Rangers.
Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers, if I
Did
remember
you
what's
just
correct.
Oh, okay.
Then after that was Zeo,
Power Rangers, Zeo.
then Turbo.
Power Rangers, Turbo. Shift into Turbo, go. We'll change that one because it's too good.
That Shift and Turbo is the group X. Oh, Shift and
Turbo.
Okay,
go.
so the Turbo is 96. So 97 was In Space.
Power Rangers, in
We
space.
did that one. Then
in-
Lost Galaxy. 99 was Lost Galaxy was 98.
I got 99 problems, man. They all
Wow,
bitch.
I'm forgetting what comes after
I know
that.
everyone.
Yeah, it's Time Force. Then Lightspeed Rescue, I believe, was 2000. 2001 was Time Force. 2002 was Wild Force. 2003 was Ninja Storm. Then 2004 was Dino Thunder. 2005 was SPD. 2006 was Mystic
RPM.
Force. 2007 was RPM. 2008 was Operation Overdrive or whatever the hell it's called. 2009 was RPM.
What was the one we said before that was RPM? 2006 was RPM.
Oh, 2009 was RPM then? No, 2007 was Operation Overdrive.
Okay.
Mighty Morphin Alien, Mighty Morphin Zeo, Turbo, In Space, Lost Galaxy, Lightspeed Rescue was 2000. Oh, I had the years wrong. That's what was messing me up. Is because I forgot that Mighty Morphin went. Yeah, I had the years messed up. Okay, so yeah, Lightspeed, then Time Force and Wild Force, Ninja Storm, Dino Thunder, SPD, Mystic Force, Operation Overdrive, Jungle Fury. Oh, that's the one I missed. RPM, Power Rangers Samurai, Super Samurai, Mega Force, Super Mega Force, Dino Charge, Super Dino Supercharge, Ninja Steel, Super Ninja Steel, and then Beast Morphers, and then Dino Fury. So, yeah,
Really, Beast Morphers was great.
this is you.
Power Rangers, Brazilian Isles, the complete 5th season. That is Lee Thompson Young. Was Lee Thompson down by
No,
dead
he's
by
dead
this
by
one?
then.
Okay.
I think he died in season 3.
Okay.
Or 2. Next up, the women of SNL, which you were like, why isn't this in the W's? Because I'm going to categorize it under Saturday Night
I
Live.
didn't ask that.
Well, just in case you did.
You watched this show.
I watched
It's
season
volume
1.
3 of The Secret Life of an American Teenager.
She got pregnant in the first episode because she hooked up with a boy at camp.
Yeah, and then she had the baby and you didn't like the show anymore, right?
Yeah, oh my god, because they had everyone hooking up with everyone, and like the one guy cheated on the girl, and she ended up having sex before marriage, and she was like, well, I got born again, it's okay. It just, everything was like, this is stupid. And like Ben left Amy and was dating whatever her name was, and then because she was dating him, but he slept with her to get her pregnant, so she was dating Ben. Well, then Ben started dating her. Well, then she started dating him because they were dating, and then he slept with her when he was supposed to save for her. It was just a whole thing, man. Anyway.
I hope people can screenshot the picture of us showing it and then follow your fingers.
I watched all of season 1, so I mean, I know
up.
those ones too.
Oh my god, we have more?
The DVDs and then Blu-rays, but we could do Blu-rays tomorrow. It's Sesame Street. Elmo visits the firehouse, and it was great. I watched it. It was great.
I watched a clip of
Elmo
Sesame
got
Street.
scared that there was a fire in his friend's hot dog shop or whatever, and then so the firefighters show up, and he's all scared. He's like,
I watched a scene.
and he goes to the firehouse, and he's not scared of fires anymore. And then he starts setting fires.
I watched a clip of Elmo finding out what death was, and it's I think the saddest thing I've ever watched in my life.
Elmo's sad.
No,
I can't really do an Elmo
He didn't
voice.
get it. He was like, oh, because
So you mean like it's just never around again? Like
No,
it's a goldfish, right? His goldfish dies. That's how they teach him.
No, he has a hat with a baseball on it that his uncle gave him when he made his first catch, and he's like, and they're having a family reunion, and he's like, I get to show it to Uncle Eddie when we go to the reunion, and he's like, well, no, Uncle Eddie isn't gonna be there, Elmo, and he's like, oh, okay, that's okay, I can call him on the phone and tell him about it, and he's like, no, remember how we talked about he died? And he's like, so he can't come around anymore, and that's when he's like, yeah, okay, well, I'll call him, and he's like, no, you can't talk to him anymore. It's really sad because Elmo does not get it.
So you mean I can just like talk to him whenever I want?
Hey, we got the first season. I don't even know if it was me. I'm taking them. We had a complete first and second season of Soap.
I watched the first 2 episodes.
Yeah, without me.
Yeah,
We're supposed to watch all this.
I know, but I thought it was a drama. It is not.
No,
it is
it's a
parody.
spoof on
Yeah.
soap operas. That's why it's called Soap. Why?
Goofy
you
shit.
watched Benson. You knew what Benson was.
Benson's the greatest TV show I think I've ever seen.
It's so good.
Next up, Volume 1 of the Spectacular New Adventures of Casper. It's a
With Devon
glow-in-the-dark
Sawa.
art series. So, if we want to show this off real quick, I just gotta go do this. Hold on. Do this. There you go. Looks like he's flipping you off.
But Devon Sawa.
No, that's in the Casper movie.
Kirk's like, what are you doing? I know, you just have to turn off the light real quick.
Also, next up, I'll
Devon
take this one.
Sawa is Casper. I want to take that because I've actually seen that.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
I did too. It's
I watched it in
great.
school or something. It's Stackers. It's about stacking cups, which I think is the stupidest thing in the world.
It's
Kids-
great.
Kids are
This
always
is another
doing
thing
it.
where I'm like, it's something I don't care about, but it was great.
Kids were always stacking back in the day. I never got into it. The peer pressure never got to me.
See, we didn't
hated
have
stacking.
stacking when I was a
Yeah.
kid. We had MySpace. Next up,
They had professional stacking cups.
Yes,
It's
I saw it.
insane.
They sell so many. So I got Survivor Man and Survivor Man Season 2. There's another one. It doesn't say Season 1, so I'm like, I don't know what it is. But I think it is Season 1. But yeah, so those 2.
We had A&E's tattooing.
Yeah, I thought this was really cool to find. It's just like a A&E, it's Ancient Mysteries.
Oh, okay. I just saw another documentary about that,
Yeah.
like in a store somewhere, about different cultures and how tattoos start for around the world.
Next up, an ABC Family original movie in Ebikafam. It's Teen Spirit, about a girl who's a bitch at her high school. You know who I'm talking about. And then she dies, and all her classmates are like, we don't really care. She was a bitch. And then she gets one chance. She has to take in a movie when it's the ugly girl, but then it's like, take off her glasses, let her hair down, and she's hot. She has to take that girl and make her the prom queen.
Oh.
Yeah. Otherwise, she'll go to hell and not heaven. She doesn't get to go back to her
So
life.
it's like
though.
Quigley.
But then at the end, I'm spoiling it because who cares? But then at the end, God's like, you know what? You tried your hardest. Snap, crackle, pop. You can be alive again. Go tell your mom you'll love her, you kid. And she's like, oh my God, I will.
It's like Quigley. He doesn't come back to life, though, in Quigley, right?
I don't remember.
He's just the dog, I think.
tried to just block that from
Really?
my memory. That was a garbage
good.
film.
Hey, it's time.
I love how heaven was just a couch with a white sheet thrown over it.
He thought about it because he's been to heaven. That's not what it was like. It was
That's
like,
not what it's like.
hey, it's Time Kid as seen on Nickelodeon. It's a kid lost in time. That's gonna be my catchphrase. That'd be a good wrestling gimmick.
Yeah, it was only like 32 minutes. Where the fuck's my vape? It's right there.
That'd be a good wrestling gimmick. A kid lost in time. Was that just Marco Stunt or something?
I don't know. Do you want this one?
Yeah, sure. It's WrestleMania, the history of WrestleMania 1 through 9, 1985 to 1993. And as a real selling point, they put the logo of WrestleMania 9 as the logo of the whole thing, which is nice because that's the best one.
It is not the best one. You want this one?
Sure. Didn't we already on this?
No.
I've watched this though. This is the ladder match.
No, it's just ladder match.
It says the
Oh,
right
does it?
there.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Get
Sorry.
bent. It's like a ladder. It's the ladder match with Shawn Michaels, Edge, the Hardys, Triple H, The Rock, Chris Benoit, Bret Hitman Hart, Eddie Guerrero, Rob Van Dam, Chris Jericho more. I thought if I would have caught it first, I would have
How
said.
funny would it be if when you say it, I
bleep
bleep out just
I was
Benoit?
gonna say expletive. I was hoping Christian's name was on here because I was gonna mention the table bump because for anyone that
Oh,
watched All
fuck.
Out, oh my god.
That was the worst bump of the night, and a guy got kicked in the eyeball with thumbtacks, and I still think the table thing was the worst. He was bleeding from his eyeball.
Yeah, but you looked away.
Penta El Zero Mado.
Because you looked away too. Because you were like, oh, they got busted open too. Because you looked away. Penta grabbed the shoe and just grabbed them and was just hitting them like this.
Jesus. Next up, one I have always wanted to see. It was 4 hours long, and I loved it. It's The Rise and Fall of ECW. I think one of the best documentaries WWE's ever produced. This was amazing. This was hilarious. My
It's Zach
God.
Galifianakis live at the Purple Onion. I've seen a lot of bits from it. I don't think I've watched it before.
Very funny.
You tried telling me a joke from it.
Yes,
Butchered it.
I did.
It was a really bad joke.
Yeah.
Because you said Skittles
Yeah.
and not anything that made sense. It was like crackers or whatever, right?
Yeah. It was Triscuits.
Yeah, you said Skittles. Okay, take that.
Next up,
Don't make your
seasons 1 and 2 of 8 Simple Rules. Do you know what the full title of season 1
8
is?
simple rules for dating my daughter.
My teenage daughter.
Oh, but
Yep.
then he died.
But then, yeah, he dies, so he changes to just 8 Simple Rules.
Yeah.
But he's in the first 2 or 3 episodes of, he's in,
Yeah, because he died.
he was in the first 3 episodes.
Oh, it's goodbye when he dies.
Yeah.
Because he's literally in the episode, right? Like he's.
No.
I thought they filmed
It literally,
enough.
it opens with her being like, alright, hurry up, girls, we gotta
Yeah.
get to school. And then there's a phone, the phone rings, and she picks up and she's like, wait, what? Oh my god, I'll be right there. And then she leaves, and then the girls coming out and they're like, Mom, where'd you go? And then it picks up right after that, and she's like, yeah, he apparently was grocery shopping, getting us milk for the morning for our cereal, and he collapsed in the supermarket. They handle it really well, though.
Yeah.
It's a great show.
He
I
collapsed
really like
on
it.
set though, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I thought he would. I thought
Yeah, because he was in the hospital. He
Yeah.
died in the hospital.
they've
In
never,
hospital. Sorry.
They've never done that.
Sorry, Kerslake. In hospital.
They've never done that in a TV show where you start.
Yeah,
an
I think
episode.
this. I remember.
No, not like
watching,
this. I mean, imagine.
I watched this show as a kid when it was on air, and
Imagine an actor dies in production and he filmed the start of an episode and they leave that in and work
Oh,
the rest of
Jesus.
the episode around
That'd
it.
be
That's
crazy.
what I'm saying.
Oh, I was gonna say Bernie Mac died during production of the Bernie Mac show.
Oh. Have you ever watched the episode where Wallowit's mom dies? Because the actress that played his mom died?
Yeah.
That's a crazy twist because it just happens. Like literally, they're like joking about Chinese food, and then while they're like goodbye, and Wallace is like, "Oh, let me take this phone call quick," and then his mom dies, and it ends. It's like, whoa, that was like
Yeah.
that was 15 seconds. Yeah, okay.
I like that show.
This is part 1 done because I'm not doing Blu-rays right now. I need to sit.
Okay.
So
Sit.
not here, over there.
No, you sit. I'll do Blu-rays.
No,
Okay.
I hold them up. It's the Blu-ray part. We're back.
I'm in the same shirt.
Are you?
Yeah, I didn't take a shower today, so.
It's the Blu-ray part. We're back again, but not for you.
With the first Blu-ray.
Is it David
Which-
Arquette?
No, it's actually not even a Blu-ray. It's a DVD.
Oh.
And I didn't notice until I put the movie in, and it's only SD. But yeah, it's a DVD and a Blu-ray case. It even says original DVD. But I was like, well, it's from different countries, so I was like, maybe they just didn't put Blu-ray on it. But no, it's in standard definition. It's Agent V-Nod, starring Saif Ali Khan and Kareena Kapoor, I think is what her name is. I don't know. But anyway, this movie is fucking so long. Like,
Is there Sean Scott there?
it's very, very long. And also, there's watermarks over the whole movie.
Oh, that's nice.
So, yeah. And stick with it.
Next up is Alpha and Omega 2, A Holiday Adventure. Do you get it? A Holiday Adventure. Do I have to watch the first one so we can do this for our 25 days? Aren't there, like,
the first
6
one's
of them?
bad.
Is it?
Well, they're all bad.
Yeah.
But this one's only 37 minutes. So, a breeze.
It'll be our Patreon.
Next up, an upgrade. It's The Benchwarmers. Finally got The Benchwarmers on Blu-ray. We really like this movie.
We've seen that movie
a lot.
hundreds.
A lot of times.
We used to keep track.
Alright, honey, move over. I gotta pee.
Next up is Cars 3, the good one?
I've seen all 3 Cars movies. I think
So
they
have
get
I.
better as they go on. Because I do not like the first
2
Cars.
is bad. 3 is really good to the last, like, 5 minutes.
Cars 3 was pretty good.
I didn't like the
Cars
end.
2 is great, but because it's a bad movie.
Cars 2 sucks.
Upgrade. Finally got Chronicle on Blu-ray. I really like this movie. It's directed by Josh Trank. Is he back on Trank?
Is he back on track?
No, because Capone wasn't great. It was solid, but not.
Did you watch Capone?
What?
You watched Capone?
Yeah.
Oh.
We talked about it. It's right there.
This is Contact with Jodie Foster and Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey plays a Jesus-loving God guy. And this is directed by Robert Zemeckis,
Oh.
who, do you know what he did?
Back to the Future.
Polar Express.
Back to the
And he directed Beowulf, if you guys remember that movie. It's crazy he did that. I actually really liked Contact. Very, very good movie.
No human contact. So stay away.
I watched this one
It's just
today.
one of those days.
I watched this
Yeah.
one today.
How was it?
Not great.
Cascade is good.
It's the same storyline as like Madagascar or like Happy Feet
The
or
Wild.
The Wild. No, because
the
The Wild's
best one of the
different.
3.
The Wild's a different storyline.
It's a good movie though.
It's different.
It's a good
But
movie though.
no, it's not. The Wild is
Burnsy
terrible.
said so. I
Go
think.
watch it again. It's no good. This is Delhi Safari. But there's one part in this where a group of bees transform themselves into a helicopter, and it was pretty cool. I got Dad to come down and watch it because I was like, I've never seen this. But it's got Jason Alexander, Christopher Lloyd, Carrie Elwes, Jane Lynch, Brad Garrett, and Vanessa Williams. Also, Tom Kenny is a voice in this, and he's the main character. And I'm like, why is Tom Kenny not a big enough name to put him with Brad Garrett and Christopher Lloyd? You know, like, is he not famous?
I don't know. I think you rigged this so I get all the Matthew McConaughey movies, but I don't want that anyway. It's Fool's Gold with Matthew McConaughey and Kate Hudson.
Not a great movie, but it's directed by the guy who did Hitch.
She's in This Is Where I... Or not, she's I Wish I Was Here.
It's a very average
She's
movie.
Zach Braff's wife.
Next up, a movie that you don't like. I thought it was pretty good. Totally fine. It's Gattaca with Dude Law, Uma Thurman, and Ethan Hawke, who I really like Ethan Hawke as an actor. I think he's really great. But yeah, I thought this was an okay movie. I know you hate it. But Nick Garcia has been telling me to watch it for a very long time.
Next up's The Good Dinosaur. Shout out to Iman.
It's a good movie. I actually like this one. It's one of Pixar's weakest, like people always say, but I actually really
Is
like
he a
it.
good dinosaur?
He is a really good dinosaur, Arlo. And his dad is Sam Elliott,
Ooh.
I believe.
So should he be called A Really Good Dinosaur?
Yeah,
Is that the sequel?
maybe.
A Really
Next
Good
up,
Dinosaur.
this is an upgrade because we had the first season on DVD,
You
but then
put
I
up the
found it on
name or just
Blu-ray.
the face?
I'm covering up the face.
Okay.
It's House of Cards season 1 with a person that we will not name.
We talk about him though.
Do we?
I
Kevin Spacey?
I feel like I make a lot of jokes about Kevin Spacey because
Fuck Kevin Spacey.
his
You know why
apology-
I'm upset about him? Because he was a great actor, and I enjoyed a lot of his work, and he ruined a lot of movies for me.
All of them?
And I hate that he blamed his apology on being gay. Like, being gay is the bad
Yeah,
thing. He's like,
you
oh,
have to-
sorry, I raped someone, I'm
By
gay.
the way, I'm gay.
Yeah, it's like, fuck you,
Everyone,
dude, no.
People should have seen it coming because everyone in Baby Driver is a rapist. They got like 3 of the main cast. It's Kevin Spacey, Jamie Foxx, and is that Ansel Elgort?
I think so.
Yeah, they've all had. Well, Jamie.
So is he not going to be in Baby Driver 2 then?
I don't know.
Ansel Elgort? Like,
I
how
don't
are they
know.
going to do the sequel then?
I don't know. Well, isn't the sequel to Soho, whatever, Night in Soho?
No, that's his horror film.
Oh.
Which I'm really excited for.
Because Jamie Foxx, he's the least of them. Because all he said was that if you put your penis on a stripper in Vegas, it doesn't count as rape. Because what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. In rapists. Hey, it's a film by Terry Gilliam. It's the Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus.
Terry Gilliam is from Monty Python.
Heath Ledger,
Didn't know.
Christopher Plummer, Johnny Depp, Dude Law, and Colin Farrell. You can tell. This looks like a Monty Python.
So this is Heath Ledger's last ever performance in a
And
movie?
you didn't know it was Heath Ledger. Because I was here when you watched it, and you're like, I don't know who this guy is.
It's Heath Ledger's last ever performance in a movie. He actually died in the middle of filming.
Yeah.
And so basically, the character he plays is then replaced by Johnny Depp and Jude Law and Colin Farrell. Like, they all take turns playing his character through different transformations to finish the movie.
Okay.
The movie's not great, but it's okay.
You didn't know it was Heath Ledger when you were watching.
Next up is a musical that I did not stick through the whole thing because it's fucking long.
It's like the most famous musical
and I did not like it. Les Miserables or
Miserable.
However you say it.
Miserable.
The Miserables. It's got Hugh Jackman, Russell Crowe, Anne Hathaway, Amanda Seyfried, and Helena Bonham Carter. And Hugh Jackman just loves a musical, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He wants to bring the musical back. I didn't like it.
This,
I know Ken really likes it, but...
He did this, he did Greatest Showman, he did,
Australia? With Nicole Kidman?
No, what's the one Van Helsing?
It's not a musical, but...
Hey, it's Luca.
This is Pixar's newest movie. I thought it was fantastic.
I never saw anything for it.
5 stars.
I don't know the plot. Are they mermen?
They're sea creatures.
Okay.
They're sea monsters. But then when they go on land, they're not sea monsters.
Okay.
Yeah. Next up, we had Maleficent the sequel a while back, and then we got Maleficent the first one, both on 4K. I watched the first one. I haven't watched the sequel yet, but better than I thought it'd be. There's also a weird scene where she and what's his name? Cheyenne Copley, I believe is his first name, Cheyenne or something like that. He plays Face in. He's from District 9. He's also in the A-Team movie, but Cheyenne Copley or whatever, I think is his name. But there's a weird scene in that where he cuts off Maleficent's wings, and it's like a rape allegory, and it's just a weird scene.
Pretty sure Face is Bradley Cooper.
Okay, then it's the crazy guy.
Yeah, he's the pilot.
Yeah, I can't remember his name. It's Face, Doc, Mr. T, and Murdoch?
Murdoch.
Is it Murdoch?
No, Face is... Who's Doc? The main guy? Oh, Murdoch's him then.
Yeah.
Mr. T is B.A. Baracus. Then maybe Face is the old dude. Maybe that's Liam Neeson. Now that I think about it. Is he Clay? Isn't his name Clay?
I don't know.
I think it's Clay.
I don't know the names.
Hey, while I also talk about this movie, it's a double pack of Marvel Knights animation, Iron Man Extremis, and Agent of S.W.O.R.D. Spider-Woman.
Spider-Woman, Agent of S.W.O.R.D.
Which is weird that half of this is a porno.
These are just motion comics.
Oh, okay. That's
yeah.
Hannibal.
Yeah.
Hannibal. It just came to me.
Next up, a movie I'd never seen before, and you know what? It turned out to be really, really good. And everyone that has always told me to see it for the past, 2 decades, they were right.
We
watched
it in school, and I put my earbuds in.
It's Mean Girls with Lindsay Lohan, Tina Fey, and Jonathan Bennett's also in this. And so is... oh, God, what's her name? Of course, it's covered up by the fucking... Rachel McAdams. She was great in this. But, yeah, I really liked this movie, actually. And, yeah, I thought it was great. Anna Gasteyer's in it. Mean Girls.
This is Miley Cyrus Bangers. I don't remember this. You act like everyone knew what this was.
Everyone knows what the album Bangers is. It was her most successful album. It's the album that has...
It's Wrecking Ball and Party in the USA, but
it doesn't have Party in the USA, but it has Wrecking Ball.
Track 19, Party in the USA.
It's not on the album.
Is this a live show?
Yeah.
Oh.
Bangers was her, it's her album when she changed from being,
Okay, I didn't know the name of it.
Okay, well, everyone else did.
I can't name a single other song. I mean, the covers, she did some covers.
Yeah, Lucy's Got Diamonds.
And Hey Ya. Oh. My baby don't mess around because it loves me so, and that I know for sure.
Next up is Money Plane with Adam Copeland, Denise Richards, Kelsey Grammer, and Thomas Jane. Kelsey Grammer can go fuck himself because he's a Republican.
Remember when his daughter got stabbed?
Spencer Grammer? Yeah. She was from...
Rick and Morty.
She's from Rick and Morty, but she was also on Greek. She was, oh God, I can't remember. It's Rusty's sister, Cappy's girlfriend. I can't remember her name.
Did you know that...
This was not a great movie at all.
Apparently, I found this out last night, apparently, everyone ships Casey and Derek from Life with Derek. Because it's not incest because they were step-siblings. And there was so much sexual tension.
I get that.
I don't remember the show that well. I bought that. I should switch because I bought that.
Okay, and I want the next thing.
I have a funny story about this.
Oh, but I want the next 2.
I'll take 2 in a row. Okay. This is Monsters Running Aliens. A really funny story. Back when Blockbuster was open, we went and they had a bunch of stuffed animals of all the monsters and the aliens. And I said, "Will you buy them for me?" He said, "No." And it was winter, so I had a winter coat on. So I stuffed them all in my coat and I left. And then Blockbuster closed, and I thought I was responsible for it.
You were.
That was the last sense they needed was on those stuffed animals. I still have them. They're in my garage. And next up is Mortal Kombat on Blu-ray. I bought this one. I spent money on because it's such a good movie.
I didn't like it.
4-star movie.
I liked.
So good.
I would give it 3. I thought it was just fine.
So good.
I prefer the 90s one.
You're an idiot.
I mean, I know the 90s one's terrible, but I liked it.
Get over here.
Next up is the Nightmare on Elm Street collection. It's got the first 7 movies. The only one it doesn't have is Freddy vs. Jason, and then it doesn't have the remake with...
Freddy vs. Jason's the best one.
It's, God, what the fuck's his actor name? I can't think of it. He plays Kelly in the Bad News Bears, and then he's also... He's the
Jackie
Terror.
Earle Haley.
Yeah, Jackie Earle Haley.
He's also Rorschach.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to think.
Terror.
He's the bad guy from The Tick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I really liked a lot of these. The best one, in my opinion, is 3. 1 and 3 are really good. 2's okay.
Did you finish watching them all now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was watching them with my ex, and then, yeah. But
You
Wes
said,
Craven's...
you said her name in the DVD part.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was watching with Anisha, and then we... But Wes Craven's New Nightmare is also really good. That was the one he came back to direct after the first, so... And then, next up, I can't believe these are actually on Blu-ray. I like this trilogy. We had them on DVD. The first 2 were actual DVDs. The third was a BOD, Burn On Demand. So, it's the Oh God trilogy from Shout Factory. Oh God.
Oh God.
Oh God. It's got Oh God Book 2, and Oh God, You Devil. So, good trilogy. The first one's really good. The second one's just the same as the first, with different characters. And the third is pretty good because George Burns plays 2 different people. But, yeah. You should go check them out.
What a cast. This is the perfect game based on a true story. What a cast. Clifton Collins Jr. He's Romeo.
Cheech from Boondock Saints 2. He's also in a lot of things. He's in Extract.
He's in Star Trek. He's Nero's right-hand man in Star Trek. Cheech Marin. He's Cheech. Moises Arias. That's that stupid kid from Hannah Montana.
Yep.
Rico, I think. Ryan Ochoa. I don't know. Jake T. Austin is Max on Wizards of Waverly Place.
Yep.
And Jansen Panettiere, I assume, is
Hayden Panettiere's
brother.
Yeah.
I don't know him. I don't know Ryan Ochoa. I think I've known the name, but what a cast. Clifton Collins Jr. Yeah, he's an awkward pop for me because I always hate it.
He's a good actor.
Shut up. Romeo's crying.
Next up, another upgrade, and I hadn't seen this since maybe 2007 when
I haven't seen it since it came out.
Yeah. It's the Simpsons movie, and you know what?
Does it hold up?
It's pretty good.
Okay.
I thought it was pretty good.
I
As someone who
remember
doesn't like the Simpsons.
Yeah, we don't like the Simpsons. I remember liking it though.
Yeah.
Next up, Super Buddies. How many more
I'm trying
do
to
we
get
need?
all the Buddies movies.
You don't need superpowers to be a superhero. Yeah, you do. I know some people will be like, well, Batman does it, but Batman's a hero. He's not a superhero. He's also a vigilante. That was a bad example. Green Arrow. He's a hero. I think there's a difference between hero and superhero. Superhero, you should have powers. We're like...
Batman's a superhero. It's definitely a superhero. Next up, this is a movie I saw on Amazon Prime back in the day, and it didn't light up. And I thought it was pretty good for being a super low-budget, like, apocalyptic, like, sci-fi type movie. It was pretty good. It's Turbo Kid. I got it on Blu-ray. I found it sealed for $4 at St. Vinny's. So, pretty cool. It's got Michael Ironside in it. Yeah. Cool.
Now, last up is Underdog.
I thought you were going to sing.
Underdog. Yeah, I didn't think about it.
Underdog.
When criminals in this world appear, to fear. Cause of far near for underdog. 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 Speed of lightning roar of the thunder is all who seek the plunder. And I used to watch this movie all the time. Kyle Massey did the soundtrack. He's in prison now.
Did he actually go to prison?
I don't know.
Did he get arrested? What happened with Drake Bell?
Drake Bell is going to prison, I believe.
Is he?
Yeah. And then 2 weeks later, Kyle Massey got caught with the same thing. Disney. That's it. This is the outro. Let's probably do the outro because we have a movie to go to.
We're going to see Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi.
If you didn't know, it's pronounced Shang-Chi.
Yeah. You wearing those?
Yeah. It's cold in theater.
Oh, because it matches. Should I bring the figure? Like this video, give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It really helps the channel out a lot. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos and hit that notification bell so you get us all the time. It's free. You don't change your mind.
I'm Bat Tracy. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at BatTracy01. My YouTube will be the links down there because it's Flashmaster15. And then my TikTok is at Bat Loves Movies.
I've been Lex Talking. Find me on Instagram as Atheist Jerk and on Twitter at EDL. Check out my TikTok at Kesha Was Taken.
You just put one up.
Huh?
Did you just upload it?
No, it doesn't work, and I might just post it to my normal YouTube channel because it has to come out today. Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
I made it literally for you, and it can't upload because of how I uploaded it. It's cut off. So let me just pull it up, and I can send you the unlisted if we want to just put it here for everyone.
Okay.
It's very funny to me, and no one else would have found it really funny, but it won't upload because I filmed it vertically, uploaded to YouTube to download, and then
Did it come down horizontally?
it came with all the black bars still, so
Oh.
it's zoomed in on.
Don't you know you're not supposed to wear white after Labor Day?
Yesterday was Labor Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that. You didn't find it funny, I guess, put minimal effort into it. Don't you know you're not supposed to wear white after Labor Day?
All right.
Where can they follow us?
Oh yeah, punk rock at Punk Rock Blues on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube.
Yeah, and you can pledge to our Patreon at patreon.com/punkrockblues. Check us $1 or $2 or $3 or $4 or $5
Or
or $6 or $7.
$185 fucking million.
You could if you have that monthly.
If you're making $180 million a month, that's insane.
and you deserve,
Why are you watching
you
us?
deserve to pay it. To
You
us.
own all the movies.
I like to think Tom Cruise watches us. That he just watches go ha 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 ha.
No, because I feel like I've talked enough
We've
shit about
talked about
Scientology that
Yeah.
he would get offended.
Zack Snyder though, I still believe he'll one day stumble upon it. Zack
I
Snyder.
wish
Zack
I wish a
Snyder-
director would, because we say nice things about
Yeah.
good directors
Could you
or
imagine
good workers.
if what's his
Zack
name?
Snyder, I'm
What's
not a
his
big
name?
fan of him, but I feel like I say nice things
Sean
about
Ander.
him.
What
Sean
if Sean
Anders?
Ander
Yeah.
popped in? I'm always talking about Sean Anders. What if Alan Alda watched one?
Yeah, I think he's too old. How old is he? Amazon?
Zack Snyder.
How old is Alan Alda? I'm going to say 86.
Alan Alda is 85 years old.
Whew. That's close.
Zack Snyder watches YouTube videos because he watched Mr. Sunday's
Yeah.
video on how
The
many
Batman kill count, yeah,
people,
'cause
and
he's
so
like-
then he was like, "Well, Batman can
Yeah,
kill them."
Batman's allowed to kill people. See, there's a whole video on it.
Such an idiot.
Yeah.
I just want him to make my Goggle movie with me. This is it. We have to go to the movies. I'm probably not going to get the food I want because it's late and they close down the grill.
We will take a thumbnail when we get done.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.